Okay, everyone. Welcome to the first session of Tenra Bansho Zero. Thank you all for coming. Today we'll be holding this very kind of experimental thing. Tenra Bansho Zero is made to emulate kabuki theater and hyper Asian slash hyper anime roleplay. So as such, we will be starting off accordingly with our characters' zero acts to introduce them and introduce the world. And anyone who is either not on screen right now, say a player or an audience, when I say so, is allowed to jump in as an NPC or to give any interjections as long as you're polite about it and all that stuff. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Let me begin playing the music bot. Boop.
Yay!
Yay!
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Turning up the music bot. Okay. On a large planet in a universe far from ours, circling the sun of Judgement, a planet called Shiki-ten, satellited by its moon Shikitsuki, one that is far closer than it should be to the surface. This planet has been crafted by Onmyoji's Kongoki armors, Yorois, through warfare, bloodshed, but also a newfound peace, yet ever riddled by tension. Its roads, under the sun of Judgement, have always been changing, swerving. Adventurers come in and come out. They leave, they come and they go. They live and they die, seeking new lands, new adventures, new people. This story will be centered around 5 new adventurers. 5 adventurers who have their own fates, who have decided their own paths, and who will soon decide even more for themselves. Well, let's begin our Zero Act. We will start with Max.
Oh god. Somehow I was thinking it was gonna be me.
Okay, Max. Give us the name of your character, and if you have, tell me if there's anywhere you'd particularly like to begin. Otherwise, I can give you a setting.
Okay. Character's name is Yoshida Maoko.
Mm-hmm. Wonderful. And where would you like to begin?
I'm not really sure.
Okay, then how about I give you a location?
Huh?
All right, so let's go to our world map on Rule 20. Okay, so how about let's see. I'll turn down the music bar just a bit. Let's start you off in, say, a city in the southwest of Hinode, right here, where I'm blinking my
Where?
marker. Hinode, look in Rule 20.
I am, but I only see the title screen.
The title screen? Oh, okay. Give me a moment. Can anyone else see the scene at all?
Let us know if we have to reset.
You might
Refresh
Not
the
able to
page.
see it.
You might have to reset.
Uh,
Alright. I'm gonna refresh the page, you mean?
Yeah, refresh the page, please. I'd appreciate it.
I did.
Hold on, let's see.
Let's see.
Yeah, we just see Tenra Bansho Zero. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. Let's see. Let's see if I can bring everyone to this. Pardon me. I am new to this.
Okay.
Okay.
many
Sure
of
thing,
us
new
are-
type.
You got this, brother.
I'll do this for the meantime. Boop.
We'll take a snippet of it and put it in the Tenra channel.
Yeah. How about this? Let me and then this. I'll just bring the map onto the screen here. Do you see it?
Oh, there you go.
Oh,
yeah,
God.
yeah, yeah.
I could just do this. Yeah. Okay. Oh well. And then let me just put it on the. Yep, there we are. Okay. So I will. Let's say you start here at the southwest of Hinode. You Malco, find yourself in the city hall of a small town. You've been pestering the town leaders that you have the right and desire to rule over them. No! For the last time, leave us alone. We don't want anything to have to do with your warmongering. Get out of here, please.
Don't be like that. Listen, yeah, if you let me roll, I'll be able to bring in mass amounts of oh, what's the word?
Economic gain.
Economic. Shoot. Dude, there was a word. Shoot. Okay.
Sorry.
We're waiting. Sorry.
No worries, no worries.
I could give you more No. Yeah, sure. Economic stability and be able to control more than what your village will be able to handle.
The leader of the village stands up, eyeing you up and down. Can you describe what they see?
Okay. So Mal has sort of a military uniform. It's a red cape. Has a hat with like a symbol of her clan.
Mm-hmm.
Long hair.
Sounds
and
good.
katana at the hilt.
Yeah, perfect. Yep. Okay. Here's Yoshida Malko. He eyes you up and down. A single aristocrat off to the side says, "Sure, that did you well in your last city."
They didn't understand. They didn't understand about what I could do more for them. They were just blabbing on and on. Oh, I need this. I need. Listen, we need more lands, and more lands mean more profit for
And more
the
blood,
country.
huh? A guy to your left yells out. You've only gotten people killed. War is serious.
Of course, I'm serious for a war as well.
Yeah, I don't believe you. Get out of my face right now, or we'll stick the Koji brothers on you.
Yeah, the Koji brothers.
Yeah, the Koji brothers.
Who are they again?
Just as he says it, two large, like really large and kind of fat, like kogutsu fall from the roof with just really big hammers. You forgot to remember that this town was specialized in woodcrafting.
Oh, are those the puppets?
Yeah, just big, kind of like chunky, like wooden, like male kogutsu with hammers. They fall from the ceiling, robed and armored. Just one wielding a giant mallet, and the other just with his fists. They look at you threateningly.
Can I ascertain like how well? I guess how well they could fight.
You can tell immediately that they were meant specifically for this situation. They are large, slow, but they hit really hard by the looks of it.
It's got some guards with you.
Yeah, of course we do, you idiot. Now get out of here. We don't want your war around here. Leave us. We have enough to deal with the yokai and the goddamn Oni tribes. Yeah, leave, you loser. You stink.
Go.
I look. I glare at
Can
the.
can I get a few other people to just jump in as other
Yeah.
politicians and just
Actually, I think that's me. Sorry.
Yeah, he sucks.
yeah, you suck. Yeah,
I hate him.
yeah,
That's
God.
the girl. Maoko's a girl.
Where's the bathroom?
What'd you say? I'll give him one of them things.
What? Wait, what?
Well, I'll give him a hockey chip for a character he plays.
Not yet.
No, not yet. Okay, that was fucking
It
phenomenal.
was really good. Okay,
What did her say?
where's the bathroom?
Where's the bathroom?
Yeah, as just one of the aristocrats. Is
Oh.
Well, we're waiting, says the town head, as the Koji brothers, the Kagutsu, begin stepping closer and closer to you with a thud and another thud.
You have been requested to leave.
Please leave. They both bellow out.
And does one of them have a club? What are they? What are they?
Yeah, one has
wielding?
like a shield, an armor-breaking club, like the one that you usually see like an Oni use.
So begrudgingly, it starts like tapping against like the open palm of its hand, as if it was like wielding like a police baton. But this thing is like several, like maybe 20 kilograms heavy.
Yeah, and the other
It's-
one,
It's
like,
hefty.
the other one, like kind of lightly taps its fists together, ready to punch all your blood out.
How big are they?
Like I'd say about like 3-4 meters tall, like twice your size.
I stared down at it. If you're gonna keep staring, stare outside the door and get moving.
We're a peaceful people, he says, punching his fists together. We want you to
Yeah, we're-
leave.
We are peaceful.
If you're so peaceful, then why do you have such guards with you?
We're peaceful. He continues, completely ignoring you. The other
That's
guard,
right.
the other aristocrat that Ratbag is currently voicing. Well, when he yelled out, "We're peaceful," he pulled out like 3 knives when he said that. When he said that.
That's right.
I'll pull out another 3 knives.
Very peaceful.
Oh,
We're
that's not
peaceful as long as we don't as long as we don't kill anybody. We are technically peaceful.
That aristocrat says that as he pulls out a katana.
He's right.
And I grab out a spear.
How many aristocrats are? Or how many people are there?
There's like
More than you.
There's like 5 aristocrats dogging on you, one who's gone to the bathroom, and then 2 Kagutsu towering over you.
The one that with the mace is getting unbearably close, like within 5 feet of you now.
Yeah, the other one is standing back to shield the only aristocrat that matters, the one in in front of you, sitting at the high table. Hey,
The door's behind you.
please walk out of it.
Right. Walk out of it.
There's a leak in the back. Oh wait, what the hell is happening?
So that is your answer.
Yes, that is our answer. Now leave.
Yeah, leave.
I'm gonna start walking towards the door.
As you walk towards the door, you see that the door has the face of a wooden face on it. You realize that the door is also a Kagutsu, and it's yeah, buddy, keep on walking. As you approach it, this town is really into making Kagutsus, low quality ones.
Do they all have faces?
Just the
Or are they
door.
basically mimics?
Yeah,
The door. Just the door.
so you're just walking out of the political hall while everyone's just dogging on you.
I'm gonna go up right to the door.
Yeah, what you want, pal? Let's get you out of here.
Yeah, get out of here.
Well, you all and I have probably more in common than you think. After all, I'm gonna take my sword or my katana.
Uh huh.
I'm gonna slash a door.
Ah! My wife! Tell my wife I love her! Ah!
Mother made that, God
I
damn
can
it!
also,
Oh
I
my
can
god.
also,
That door.
I can also be peaceful.
My hand was made from that door.
And as I say that, um, 5 things, sort of like shoot out from under my cape, and then they all fire on the 2 Kagutsus.
Ah! One,
Ah!
one is just shielding the the town head as he just kind of like flinches backwards. Bullets, gunpowder bullets riddling him. 2 hit him. The other 3 hit the Kagutsu with the large club.
Yeah, a bunch of like wood and splinters like shoot out of my
yeah.
my shoulder.
The wood is basically shrapnel, just raining down on the rest of the aristocrats. The ones who haven't shielded themselves under the desks see 5 muskets floating around Malco. They just sputter there.
Well, shall I be more peaceful now?
Get her! The town
Get her
head
over
yells
there.
out as the two Kagutsu giant Kagutsus run after her.
Oh,
The one with the fist winds up a punch, reeling his fist back and then unleashing it through the roof of the building, tearing wood and concrete as it rains down upon you very slowly. It's
Wait,
about to
did he
punch you. It's about to punch you.
wait, I'm confused. Did he punch at the roof or
He's
like?
about
it's
to
like
punch you.
He's about to punch you, and as his fist is traveling, it goes like through the roof. That's how tall he is.
I'm gonna like, sidestep.
Dust is kicked up, and you sidestep just this huge earth-shattering force as it breaks the ground.
And I have my rifles shoot at that one.
You fire, and all 5 shots pierce the arm, dividing it from the rest of the body.
Cool. Not very sturdy now, is he?
Ah! I'll make you take that back, brother! He yells at the
Don't
other.
worry. And the other one's gonna take a whining swing like a baseball bat and sweep for your legs to like shatter both of your shins in one fell swoop. You're not gonna be standing much longer. We got plenty of cages ready for you.
Then I guess I'll jump up and. Actually. Can I?
You
I guess I'll jump up and then. Can I like use my rifles as like sort of support?
to stand
like-
on, absolutely. I mean, not for
Nice.
long. They're gonna begin like not being able
Or
to
like,
carry
okay,
you.
sure, like
Yeah,
give
absolutely.
me like a boost of it.
Oh yeah,
jump,
yeah,
I guess.
yeah, definitely.
We're 20 minutes in neutral, so.
I know. Do so. You leap up, and using your floating rifles to support you, you manage to dodge this ginormous mace. It tears through the front of the house, the front of the law house, and also just shatters the rest of the Kagutsu dwarf's corpse. As you dodge, the mace also tears through the other Kagutsu who tried to slam his fist down into you. He is now effectively a single-armed Kagutsu with no other limbs. He kind of falls back in pain and just passes out.
Sorry!
I want to like land on top of the Kagutsu that was swinging at me. Can I do?
Yeah, you land on his shoulder. He's trying to effectively get you off, just grabbing at
I'm
you.
gonna like, shove my katana right at its head.
Sliding your katana in almost seamlessly, you essentially stab at its core, and the Kagutsu is nothing more now than a statue.
Wait,
It
Okay.
falls over, unable to support its own weight, and
jump off.
you jump off and are left with essentially the scattered ruins of what was once a courthouse. The aristocrats kind of shaking and shittering in fear. Please leave, just please leave. The head lawman, is kind of just shivering there.
I feel wet between my legs.
Just
I sort of like. Oh wait, what?
people begin kind of just like looking into the law office in awe at what's going on and in essentially what is the center of their city.
I sort of like dust myself up. Now, about that proposal. As I give him a very toothy grin.
The head lawman looks at you and says, "Listen, even if we wanted to, the higher ups at Tezumin Shinjocho, they would kill us if we let somebody like you rule." You remember the name Tezumin Shinjocho? It is essentially the capital of the continent that you're currently standing in.
The capital city?
Yeah, the
What?
capital city of the continent. Of like
Capital.
of the entire continent, essentially. Right here, I'm marking it down right there.
The city's gonna kill him?
No, well, yeah, the higher ups. Yeah, the higher ups. But yeah. Please just leave us. We just want to build Kagutsu in peace.
You're so boring. This place ain't worth my time. I just turn around and start leaving.
As you kind of kick through the scattered dust and remains of the Kagutsus that you fell, sitting in front of you, outside the courthouse, separate from all of the other the townsfolk and the mass created Kagutsu that this town is known for, is a single shinobi. They have white robes, pretty gleaming armor, and they have the face mask of what appears to be, let's see, what animal should it be? It's a bird. It's like a bird porcelain mask covered in black and red paint, and they kind of just lean against the wall and say to you, "Well, I hear you're looking for power." They say very deeply.
I stop and look. Huh? And what do you want?
Well, I'm from a certain shinobi clan. We're looking for people like yourselves, adventurers, strong ones that can prove themselves in the test of both combat and socializing. And well, while I can't really say that you're especially good at socializing, you're definitely damn good at combat. They kind of rub some dirt off of their porcelain mask. How about you come with me? We can help you get the power that you so look for. They kind of stand at like a foot taller than you and offer their hand.
Sort of looking up now. With a toothy smile. Huh. You got yourself a deal.
They bring their hand farther forward.
Oh. I guess I go shake their hand.
Mm-hmm. You take their hand, and you shake it, and with that ends Yoshida Maoko's Zero Act. Can you please make your first fate roll, Max?
Oh, okay, how do I do that?
Yeah, here. Let's see. Let me find it right here. Okay. Please roll for please roll your empathy dice. Like how many? What is your empathy score at?
4.
Okay. And what is your highest fate? What cost is it right now?
It didn't really.
Oh, if we didn't determine it, then put the highest one, the most important one to you, at 3, and then the other one's at 2.
Oh, okay.
I'll fill that in on your character sheet that I have here. Your third one, leave it at 1. Just leave that one at 1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so roll 4 empathy die, please. So 4d6.
2, 3, 1, and 2.
All right, so that is that is 4 successes, all 4 of them. Okay, so as your first ki roll, you have 4 ki to start with. So just put those in as your current ki,
Okay.
and I'll tell you guys, what that's all about later on. Oh, I see what I was doing wrong now. Okay, let me poop. Oh, okay, I see okay, so let me delete this. Let me delete. So yeah, that was Yoshida Malko's beginning. So let's move on to the next Zero Act. We will now begin with Bloods. So let's move. Let's go. Okay, Blood. Are you there?
I am.
Okay, wonderful. Can you tell us your character's name and any setting that you'd like them to start out in?
Well, my character's name is Yasha,
Hmm.
and I do not have a setting in mind.
Okay, then can I start one out for you?
Yeah.
Okay, wonderful. So I will have you. You will be. Let's take you guys to the world. So we will start out. I'd say probably about here, south of Tejiman Shinzocho. Actually, no, sorry. Here at the base of create. Let's see, of Umbrella Mountain, right here. You okay with that?
Yeah.
Okay, so Yasha, you are a Kagutsu. Let me bring the players here. Yasha the Kagutsu find themselves at the base of the base of Umbrella Mountain. You've been called here by monks to visit their temple, as they claim to be housing your master, the one that created you, the one that you're currently searching for. You stand in front of a decently sized temple. It's about 4 stories tall, and in front of it stand 2 large statues, both resembling Buddha, and a large door with yet again a face on it.
I talked to the face. Well, I approached the face.
The face, with its eyes once closed, opened them. Its 2 eyes are glowing. You can see that this was a very delicately made Kogutsu door. A little bit disturbing because to you it's almost like a human seeing a door made of human flesh, but it opens its mouth and words come out without it actually moving its lips. Welcome. You are Yasha, I presume?
Yes, I am.
What are you here for?
I've been given word by the monks of this temple that my master is housed here.
Oh, here, let me do this. I see. Well, then you are here correctly. Enter here, but be warned. Any slight against us, and we will have to reciprocate any actions appropriately. Do you understand that?
I understand.
Good. It closes its eyes, and its mouth closes as well. No more light being emitted from it, and the doors slowly creak open. From within, multiple bells ring out. A gong, and you see multiple monks, kind of just roaming about as you enter. Within is a large. At the very back is a large statue of, again, Buddha. Can you roll? Well, actually, no rolling. You notice immediately that this statue is a bit odd. Its limbs a bit lankier, kind of oddly chunky. This is not a really well-made statue, as though made in a hurry. The head monk approaches you. Ah, Yasha, thank you for meeting our invitation, he says. Let me change this. 8. Boop.
Yeah, so Where is my master?
In time, please, just
I
sit down. He offers a table placed uncomfortably at the foot of the statue of Buddha. Well, Yasha, can you first tell us about yourselves? We need to make sure of certain things before we may bring you to the one who created you. After all, it's the least we could do to help you in your great quest. He kind of sits
well,
down, fiddling with a cup of tea, and pours one for you.
mm, well, I take a seat on the uncomfortably placed chair.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was trained in the school of Merciful Canon,
Merciful Canon. That's quite an interesting one. Many great warriors have come out of that school.
and I don't know much else. I was pretty much purely trained by my master, and I didn't get to experience much of the outside world.
Do you remember much of your master?
Not really, it's all a blur now, but
I see.
the only thing I truly know is that he is one of the supreme masters of this school.
I see. Well, that's all we needed to know. By the by, you didn't bring any weapons with you, did you?
No,
This
I
is-
don't know why I would bring any.
Well, adventurers usually do that. This is a sacred place, and we'd prefer to prevent anyone from bringing danger to our humble abode. Well, if I believe this is the time. He says, he kind of claps, and from a door to the side comes out a man, who very gently smiling, also in in the same robes that the head monk is wearing. He looks down upon you and says, "My creation, it is happy to see you again." You look at him and immediately know that this man is not your master.
Yes, it's good to see you again.
Well, my child, I've gone through many things. I've gone through many things while I was apart from you, but I am so happy to have you back in my arms once again. I have found myself with these great people who have many aspiring and yearning goals for this land, and I think if you choose to serve them alongside myself, we can do many great things for this land's people.
What would those services include?
Tukul, can you chime in as another just random monk, just saying, just telling of the greatness of this temple?
Ah, yes, this temple. Years ago, too many to remember. I was lowly and starving, but Its Majesty, too grandiose for my own well-being. Oh, sir, with him he's carrying a dish of spring rolls for the one from earlier man who brought tea. Your spring rolls, sir.
Oh,
They're ready for you.
Thank you. You notice that this man who claimed to be starving is actually quite fattened up. Your master turns to you and says, "We desire to cleanse this land, to bring the homeless food, to..." He kind of looks off into the distance, "to break whatever will stand between us and the ones that we rightfully rule." I know it's something that doesn't sound quite great from the get-go, but I know that you'll trust your master, correct? He looks down upon you, a warm but clearly untruthful smile.
Well, is there... What does cleansing mean?
His smile fades a bit. He says nothing.
The one who is like looking and he hears that, it's like he opens his mouth up to say something, but he then just closes it.
Your
After
master,
realizing.
seeing the man open his mouth, your master looks at him with the same grim face. Something is truly wrong here.
Well, as long as I don't get an answer to that, we will not be making any progress.
Your master looks down at you and smiles once more. The head monk is nowhere to be seen at the moment, and he says, "Are you sure, my child? Even with the vouching of the one who created you?"
Is he sitting in a chair?
No, he's just standing up next to you.
I don't actually think you're the one who created me. You don't seem to be trained in my school with what you're talking about.
His expression doesn't change, but you feel something behind his eyes kind of just crack a little bit. Wordlessly, he takes 5 steps back and just waits. A few moments passed, and the weirdly crafted Buddha statue in front of the table that you sit at kind of begins shuddering for some reason. Its pose beginning to warp and shake. One of its arms completely crack, a metallic arm breaking free of it. The other arm breaking free as well. Slowly crawling out is what seems to be a 6-meter Yoroi armor. Yeah, as it slowly pulls out of the wall, you realize that the Buddha statue is not a true statue, merely a clay cover for what was truly a weapon. It essentially powers up. You find that this is an oddly well-crafted Yoroi armor, not something even of this earth, but one crafted in the moon cities. It looks down upon you. Yeah, it looks down upon you. 2 eyes, both kind of sputtering left and right, up and down, as its visual sensors begin whirring up. The
internet cut out.
Oh, okay.
For like 10 seconds.
Oh, no worries. What was once Buddha's face is replaced with a lifeless mechanical face. Its 2 eyes sputtering up, down, left, and right in different directions as its visual sensors begin spurring up. You hear an echo from it. Give me a moment. "You should have listened to us when you had the chance!" yells out the monk's voice, as the head monk's voice, the one that addressed you at the door when you came in. "With your powers, with your abilities as a Kagutsu, your training, we could truly rule the land, take over Shizum and Shinjocho, maybe even the moon." His Yoroi gestures here and there, grandiosely.
Wow, to think I would encounter a Yoroi armor when stepping into a temple like this. This is rather disrespectful, isn't it?
"We're no monks," he says as he grabs an armor-sized katana from his hilt. "We just need you."
We're fighting. I'll go back to the kitchen.
The single monk kind of yells out as he goes back to the kitchen with his empty plate without any more spring rolls on it. He also cleans up the tea as the right before the Yoroi armor crushes the table that you're sitting at with his foot.
Better not let these go to waste.
He walks out of the room, visibly just biting at the leftover spring rolls.
Well, I pretty much jump from my chair behind the person that was claiming to be my master.
Oh! He kind of yells out.
Oh,
Yeah,
well, so much for being a supreme master of the Merciful Fist of Canon school, huh?
you,
And I take him out.
So what exactly do you do to him? He kind of just
I-
yelling, "You son of a bitch!" as he like is going in for a punch, well, like with a slice with a tanto he pulls out of his monk sleeve.
The Yoroi starts to approach immediately.
Well, in Merciful Fist of Canon fashion, I just take him out with a karate chop.
Ooh, you drop your fist into him. It almost for a second seeming as though you're dividing bone and flesh. After a second, you see no true wounds on him, but he's been damaged truly to his core. His face blank as though he were a lifeless object. He kind of just falls over, wordlessly. You've killed yet another man pretending to be your master.
So much for finding my master, eh?
You'll find your master after you've died! The Yoroi kind of like letting down its armor-sized katana, like slashing downward at you.
I dodged the katana swing, just a sidestep.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, just this is your act. You can do whatever.
And then I jump onto the arm. That's actually how big is the?
It's about 6 meters tall. It's pretty large, pretty sizable.
Is there anything I could jump off of that's at a higher elevated spot?
There are essentially let's see. There are pillars lining the walls that you're essentially standing next to. You could step off of a pillar that you're standing next to jump onto it.
Yeah, I would jump onto the katana arm.
Mm-hmm.
And just kick into its arm.
Coming down from the air, being propelled by your initial jump, your leg spears down into the Yoroi's right arm. Although not completely dividing it, there is a hole boring completely through the arm. It is not truly functionable anymore. Its left arm, now the only one that is able to hold the katana. Damn you! This thing is expensive!
Well, you should have thought about that before attacking me.
You son of a bitch! He kind of like raises his hand, even just letting go of the katana, and it just brings it down onto his arm where you're standing.
I jump on top of the head, and I just kick it in to disable the visors.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Raising your leg into the air, almost preparing like a guillotine, and just dropping it into the head of this Yoroi. Its head goes from its well-formed, well-constructed self to crumpling like a can.
So you just did an arc kick to it. Nice.
Yeah, you just did like an arc, like downwards kick into its head. Both of his ocular sensors just pop out of the metal framework of the Yoroi. Yeah, as there is now a hole and a flanged piece of metal where the head used to be. The hole kind of carried through the mech, and looking down the hole of the head in where essentially the torso is, you see the monk controlling the Yoroi's Keymen interface in the torso area. He looks up at you, his voice no longer echoing. Oh God! What kind of power is this? This is impossible! He looks up at you.
Well, you heard me the first time, so I don't think I have to repeat myself. What to do with you?
He
What
kind
do
of
you think?
he kind of without answering you just like scatters into his sleeve to pull out like a soul gem revolver and tries to point it up at you through the hole. He fires one shot and it just hits the framework of the Yoroi as he's panicking.
I jump off of the Yoroi and kick the area where the cockpit is.
No.
With just you leap off gently as a feather, and you extend your leg from with a 0 millisecond separation. Your leg goes from being bent with your knee at your chest to extended completely outwards. Your foot almost doesn't even make contact with the Yoroi armor. For a moment, you see nothing happen to the Yoroi armor, but after a split moment, the final voice comes out of it, yelling as the metal kind of concaves on itself. The Yoroi armor just kneeling down, as on the opposite side you see just a pool of blood spray out the other side. You have essentially flattened the torso of the Yoroi with a kick, and you land on the ground on your 2 feet, kind of a superhero landing position. Just
Mm,
a lot of people in monk outfits just run out in just a commotion, like what happened? What?
What? There's blood everywhere!
Oh my god! What happened to the statue? These people truly are monks. Monks, you realize the 2 people that you just fought were people who kind of wormed the way into this building. What in the world? What's going on here? He asks you.
oh, well, um, uh, seems like these 2 people weren't actually monks.
They kind of like look at just this Yoroi armor and just what is essentially like minced meat inside the cockpit. What? Huh? Huh? They're kind of just looking back and forth between you and this Yoroi armor they had no idea of the existence of. Just, it's just there, and they're awestruck at both what has happened and at your power.
Mm, yeah, you go ahead.
The one monk, the chubby monk comes back from the kitchen with some rice porridge. Oh, you're done. Ah, okay. Oh, there's a lot of blood. I guess I'll get them up now. You care for some snacks? I don't think you're going to stay here longer, are you?
Mm, no, I think I should just leave at this point. Just one more thing. You should check your statues more often.
Huh? What?
Ah!
What do you mean a statue? Oh god, our statue!
Oh the heavens!
He looks back at the wall at like a just what used to be in the shape of Buddha, just a hole there now. As he kind of just falls to his knees. Oh no, God!
We'll be punished for this.
Oh dear heavens! What will be? Let's see. Can you guys come up with a name for like the leader of this small Buddhist organization? Just like Ratbag and Purse. Just come up with a name real quick.
Big Tim.
What will Big Tim do to us? Oh heavens, not Big Tim!
He'll excommunicate us. Oh!
I'm assuming you just leave while they're just panicking.
Well, actually, while hearing the name, I turn around and ask, do you happen to know where this Big Tim is located?
Ratback, can you chime in as a priest that would answer? As the one that's currently speaking is just too awestruck?
Yeah. Big Tim is down that way, across the street. I point in a random direction. Yeah, just go that way, right over there.
Right.
Yeah, you got it.
You from your knowledge, you know for a fact that there's quite literally no building there where he pointed, and there's no street. The general direction from which he pointed from is Tejumon Shinjocho, the capital of the continent. You see it off in the distance. It's neon lights, kind of echoing through the fog.
Well, because of that, Monk, I just give up on them and leave.
As you're walking out, you're leaving this building. The smoke from the yoroi kind of seeping out as the winds take it, the soul of the machine being taken away by the heavens. From behind you, you hear one pained cry. It is the monk who pretended to be your master. He's saying, "You, the aristocrats of the moon won't stand for this!" As he kind of just runs at you with a tanto before you even realize. You turn around, and before he can even take a few steps at you, he kind of just freezes. And moments pass by, and he just does nothing. He stands there kind of twitching, as though he's trying to move but can't.
Well, are you gonna attack me or not?
He kind of answers back. From behind him, a white silhouette that you didn't even see until it came out from behind him, kind of comes forth. You're unaware of how it even hid behind him, as this female shinobi is about 6-7 feet tall. She wears the mask of what seems to be a rodent. She kind of leans on this still stiff man and says, "Ah, so you're looking for your master, correct?"
Yes, I'm still looking for my master.
Well, I can say, she leans more so into this man. I can say that I won't lie to you like these people would. She kind of like pinches the cheek of this man that's now frozen. So she kind of just slaps him on the arm, and he spins around on an axis, and you see behind that his back is covered in acupuncture needles. Absolutely covered. I will say that there's a town to the south of Tejumon Shinzocho, a small town called Sato. There you'll find a shinobi clan. We're currently searching for some of the greatest, strongest adventurers to aid us in some things that the land refuses to help resolve. We promise that we'll help you if you help us. We have eyes everywhere, and I'm sure that both of us can benefit from coming together. She offers a hand.
Not the last time I'll fall for such a scam, but I accept.
She takes your arm and shakes it. She directs you kind of eastward. Walk towards in that direction. You'll find a train. You'll find a speed train that'll bring you more southward through here. Let me try to find through Hinode. There, find the city of Sato. You'll find our clan. She kind of bows to you, and before you can say anything, well, would you like to say any last words before she departs?
Whoever you are, you've got a thing with needles.
She kind of she smiles a bit, and in one fell swoop removes all the needles from the man that she stuck them in, and he kind of just falls over flat. And she says, "I guess I do." And she does a hand gesture and poofs into a plume of smoke, replacing her a single log.
Cool. Yo, it's a tree.
That ends
Oh,
your
oh, good! Firewood for the stove!
that ends the zero act for your character, Blood, Yasha,
Yay.
the Kugutsu.
Hey!
Before anything, can I would like
Nice.
yeah. Can you roll for empathy, please? And what is your highest fate currently?
That would be. You mean just like rating?
Yeah.
That would be 4.
Okay.
And my empathy is 8.
Okay. Then please roll 8d6 on roll 20.
Slash roll. A bugger. Oh.
Whew. Okay.
Oh.
Oh dear.
Uh-oh.
Okay. You will start off with 2 ki points.
Yeah, the lower the roll, the better.
Yeah, and take
Yeah.
1 Aiki chit from me because I like your character and you're playing them pretty well. You're playing
5
them very well.
IKEA dollars from me.
Yeah, just note down somewhere that you have 1 Aiki chit.
Oh, use my character. Actually, no. Yeah. What's on here? Sure, I'll make him extra thing for it.
All right.
Wait, so how many do I have?
You have 1. I have given you 1.
That give you IKEA.
The first Aiki chit. It is so it is recommended to the audience that I think everyone knows this, but it is recommended to the audience that if a person does good roleplay, does something funny, does something really badass or cool, it is recommended that anyone can give that player an Aiki chit. Aiki chits can later be used to be put into Ki, which is like EXP and all that stuff. So yeah, be sure to reward them.
I didn't know if we were able to during the Zero Act because I wanted to
go
do
for
the
it.
first one, but I
You
didn't know.
can,
Yeah, go for it.
And give them
but you
5.
gotta impress me.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah,
Okay, okay.
yeah. So yeah,
Okay,
feel
I
free to gift away.
And I did shit.
Then yeah, I'll give you 1 blood because when you kicked in his fucking visor, that was so sick.
Mm-mm.
I'll give you 1.
Alright.
You did really good, Max. Don't worry.
He,
I give Max 1 because I didn't say it. before.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely give Max 1. Max, and write down you have 1 Aiki chit. Blood.
You have dominance over the wooden people.
I wouldn't.
Yay.
Oh,
Blood is 2 Aiki chit. Okay. Well, Moo's here now, so would you want to go now, Moo?
ooh, monkey.
All right. Okay. Let's do this.
Yay.
Can you give us your character's name, Moo?
Hello. I am Dr. Shiroi Bochi. I am a doctor, of course, but little did anybody would know, I am also a runaway Kongoki.
Yes, I will move the players here. Dr. Shiroi Bochi. Do you have a setting in mind, or?
Yes. There is a small village in what was it? Hold on, sorry.
Mhm.
A small village in Hinode that I stumbled upon, where I started selling my different flavor cough drops, claim to be many varieties of medicine, and I am the self-proclaimed founder of the Bochi Pharmaceuticals.
Bochi Pharmaceuticals? Okay, and I'm assuming Bochi Pharmaceuticals is just a little like stick that you wrote Bochi Pharmaceuticals on that you're standing in front of.
I have a little sign on me, but it's just there.
It's just there. Okay, sweet. Well,
Yeah.
you sit in the rain, in front of this handcrafted, beautifully made sign that you just made with some ink and mud that you found. People
ink
pass
mud.
by you. This town being a bit more technologically modernized than you are quite used to. People in girls in long skirted school outfits pass by you. So do boys in kind of black blazers with pompadours as well.
Yeah.
You're kind of people walk past you and pay no mind. Here, let me change the music. Let's see. All right.
One of the girls looks over. Do you think he's the dark and brooding type?
No, I think he's just a loser.
Can I hear this?
Yeah.
Alright, and I look over at them and was like, hey, I have raspberry flavor cough drops. They can cure your glaucemia. I think that's what they call it nowadays.
What's leukemia?
I don't know either.
One's
but
a
you
cough drop. The other one.
I don't. It's a drop that coughs.
Oh.
Yeah.
And let's go. We're gonna be late.
Dang, I need money. Kind of help around here, but
Oh my god, he's poor too. We definitely gotta get out of here.
Um.
oh, God damn it.
Yeah. So time passes, and you've drawn one man with kind of an underbite, just talking to you. So you're saying I could get more money if I eat this?
Yes, the lemon flavored cough drop gives you many lucks, and also turns your body into the body of your dreams to attract many others.
Whoa!
Yes.
Wow! I could be a Kogoki now.
Yeah. Oh, good luck with that.
Whoa! Okay. How much mon is this?
For you, sir, let's say I'll give you a discount. How about like a 90?
90 mon. That's a steal. He kind of just throws like he's like 1, 2, 3. He's counting silver coins. Each one is worth 100 mon.
Yes.
How much of this is 90?
That is. I feel I'm quite generous. Here, I think I give him one back. I'll just take this.
Is this a fucking callback to the original, like, session? He used fucking coins for his character, and he's getting coins on his Zero Act. What the fuck?
Let's go.
How much did I got right there?
You just got like you've let's see, you have about 6 silver coins. That is 600 mon.
All right. 600
Thanks,
money.
guy. I'm gonna become a Kogoki now. He runs
Alright.
off just with a bag
That was
of,
friends
of
enough.
Yeah, young boy Cardi.
yeah, Zach Bag's character. Yeah.
All right. Tell your friends about Bochi Pharmaceuticals around here. You know.
I don't have friends. Yeah. He runs off.
God,
Just
What a-
in the distance.
what a charming fellow.
You hear a bag of cough drops just begin pouring.
Oh. Nice.
Time passes. The rain begins to go a little bit heavier. 2 Kishin soldiers come up to you. They have oddly modern gear. Again, something you're not used to. One kind of taps you in the shoulder with a baton. Okay, man. I really gotta get you out of here. This isn't harmful. They're cough drops, but we can't have you at this stand anymore. Okay, just.
What do you mean? What do you mean? This is strawberry flavor. This is really good. It can give you a good time in the bed. Strawberry.
We know for a fact they're just cough drops. Just come on, buddy. Come on. They kind of
Hey, at least I popped up.
They attempt to drag you to your feet.
Hey, okay, fine. I get it, boys. I will move on, and we will forget about this ever happening.
Yeah, you better, buddy. Now if man, it's crud. I don't know if I'm gonna forget about this. Maybe some mon can clear that up for us. He kind of leans into you.
How much are we talking about?
Well, I feel earlier today I saw on the ground somewhere, maybe in somebody's pocket, I saw 6 silver coins. Maybe that could loosen up my memory. Maybe I'll forget a bit easier.
Not sure what you're talking about, but I can offer a silver coin for you and your friend, though 2 each, or 1 each.
the Keishin looks at the other Keishin. Anyone want to jump in as the Keishin, as the like the second Keishin guy?
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know. My buddy here, he's kind of he's got a pretty strong memory. It's gonna take a bit more to forget, right, Putty?
Yeah, I sometimes just have way too good of a memory.
Yeah. He kind of prods your chest with the baton.
Listen, okay? How about 2 each, and we'll move on.
All right. You're speaking now. Now you're speaking. Now you're speaking my language. How about you throw in 50 more mon for each of us, and we'll be right on our way.
50 more.
Oh yeah.
So, let's see. I'm thinking to myself that leaves me only 100. But, excuse me, sorry. How about a few cop drops on the side?
The one guard twitches. I don't think you're suited to be in the position to bargain right now, my friend. We got no reason to let you go.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm a certified doctor after all, so yeah.
I don't know about that. Why does a certified doctor need to hide his face like that, huh?
Unga bunga, my friend.
What?
Oh, sorry, it's a saying back in the place I say. It just means, I'm a go, and then I start running.
What? Hey! Get back here!
Get the fuck back here!
Get the fuck back here! Both of the Keishins kind of just begin chasing after you. Here, let me... Yeah, I'm just gonna keep this music. This is a normal occurrence to you. This is a completely normal occurrence to you. Get back here! Like, one kind of just begins, like, gonging on his metal chest to, like, signify that they're chasing somebody.
And you know what? I trip.
Buddy! No! He yells out.
I look back and then grab in my pocket blueberry cough drops and I throw it at them. Take this! This will heal your wounds!
God damn! Sanjo, get him! And out of nowhere in front of you, you're clotheslined by a third Keishin who kind of sticks his arm out and like he essentially successfully like clocks you in the head with his inner elbow. Your mask coming nearly entirely off of your face as you fall to the ground.
Where do you think you're going?
So am I like on the ground or something right now?
You're on the ground and your mask is like your lower jaw is beginning to show.
I fix my mask back into place and then try to stand back up.
Hey, buddy, what's wrong? Why so down in the dumps?
You're gonna get it for killing Buddy like that. Buddy's clearly alive.
He's dead.
Buddy's clearly alive.
Wait, Buddy's dead?
Buddy's dead.
Told you those blueberries work.
Buddy's dead!
He killed
I'm
Buddy.
still lying on the ground.
Wait, why is he moving then?
But I'll never forgive you for killing Buddy.
He killed Buddy! Hey, you! I can't let you have killing
I thought to
people,
myself
especially my
that I should
buddy.
give you the green apples instead.
Green apples, what?
Yeah, green apples.
You kind of, the larger Keishin that just clocked you, his eyebrows raised, and he's like, you're essentially persuading him with these green apple cough drops.
Listen.
Do I have a mouth orifice?
You have like a metallic mouth. The large Keishin has a metallic mouth, with his teeth showing.
Hey man.
Yeah. You're not gonna be able to swindle yourself out of this one, buddy.
I mean, listen.
Wait, no, buddy! Buddy! I can't forgive you what you did to Buddy.
I mean, yeah.
Listen here, buddy. Wait, big guy is getting really confused. He's like, he's not the brightest, but he's got a heart. But
as the big one is getting confused, as Sanji is getting confused, the other Keishin clocks him in the side of the head. Focus! And then he's like, oh shit! Oh god, my hands!
Okay. Okay, alright. Forget about buddy. All right.
You Bochi can immediately tell that these are some of the worst Kijin officers you've seen, and you've scammed a lot of people.
I mean, yeah. Listen, okay? I mean, clearly, if I can go check on your friend in exchange, just to make sure he's alright. I am a certified doctor after all.
Neutral, can I get violent? Like with, or threaten?
Sure, go for it.
My name's Sanji, or Sato?
Sanji.
Thinky.
Alright. Saji takes out a, looks like a cattle prod attached to his hip.
Oh.
And then it magnetizes and it clicks onto his left arm. Alright. Now you gonna come with us? Or you can come with us in a few pieces.
Yeah, last I checked, not even the best of doctors could bring people back from the dead. And you're the one who killed him!
I don't think he's dead. But it seems like I can't swindle my way through this.
Sure as hell right about that.
However, what I can do, and before I finish that sentence, I activate my Heaven's Fire and just jump across or over them. And then,
Hey, what the hell?
Suddenly a flame spurred out from, I assume, your legs?
Yeah.
Yeah, flames
Or
violently emit from your legs, and where you're standing has been replaced with a plume of smoke as you're propelled above them. Where the hell is he?
Where'd he go? Can't see.
After a few seconds, the flames give out, and you are slowly being propelled to the ground safely, in kind of a run.
Yeah.
Where'd he go?
Where? Get the station! You're running through the night sky, the rain and the thunder only being interrupted by the deep drone of a civilian airship or blimp slowly moving overhead. It kind of just has electric lantern screens displaying advertisements of various companies and armories, blacksmiths, changing to and fro on the sides. You run, towards the exit of the city, so that the Kijin officers don't try to catch you again.
Okay. Nice.
So, what's your plan now?
Since the city, those buffoons know who I am, or technically, I still need some stuff before I go. So,
So, where do you find yourself headed before you make your great escape?
Before I make my great escape, I would like to visit a actual pharmaceutical.
Okay, sounds good. You finding a respite from being chased by the mechanized officers, you open and shut very quickly a door to a medicine shop, to a medicine store. A single woman is there. The shop is completely empty today, being not a great day for business at all. She kind of just leans on the counter, her face obscured by a doctor's mask and kind of red hair, draping down. She has a single almost a nurse's hat covering the top of her head. Oh, hello. What do you need? She still leans lethargic on the counter.
Hello. What is your name, madame? Or lady? Or yes?
Call me Karen.
Karen.
Yeah.
Alright, Karen. How is the establishment today?
Not so hot.
Oh, really?
That's just, that's how it is these type of days when the rain is going down. What do you need with us, my friend?
I would like to know about a certain someone I I need to know if you have seen. Yeah, if you're familiar with a person named Bochi or Shiroi Bochi.
Shiroi Bochi. I've heard of a con man named Bochi in the neighboring cities.
Not that one. I'm particularly talking about anything else. Like maybe like not too recent. Maybe like far back.
Far back? Can't say I have, friend.
Interesting.
Why do you ask?
No particular reason. He's probably like it's like a distant relative sort of thing.
Oh, I see. Well, I'm sorry I couldn't be of any help, my friend. Do you,
Are you working here alone, by any chance?
Yes I am. My
All
sister's out on, you know, groceries and all that, buying supplies, but otherwise, yeah, no, I'm alone here.
Alright. Oh, and if you see any fine gentlemen asking for anybody with a particular name, tell them they went, south.
South?
Yeah, south.
Sure.
South of the city.
South of the city. Okay, well that's a little vague, but I'll keep that in mind. And
Yeah.
You need any supplies? I have some on the house if you need any.
Don't worry, I have some cough drops, so I'll be fine.
Cop? What? She says as you just turn away.
Yeah. I walk out and then go the opposite direction of what I told her.
So do you have any immediate goal after you head out? Is it just to exit the city?
I want to search her sister because I still want a bit more information.
You exit the pharmaceutical shop and go through an alleyway to kind of just find your way to, you know, a center with people, where people could be found. Coming into this alley is here. Let's see. Let me change the music again.
Hey, Biggie.
Here we are.
That's for the manager. I will, Purse. I'll do it for you.
Entering the alleyway, you find a single woman. She's clad in white shinobi garbs. She has a porcelain face mask, emblazoned with red and black ink. It seems to be a mask bearing the image of a dog. She kind of just leans against the wall, sitting there a little bit, knees to her chest, sitting almost uncomfortably shaded from the rain. What the dog do? She kind of she turns, she tilts her head at you. I hear you were looking for me.
Are you perhaps Karan's sister?
That's not how you say her name, but yes, that is me.
I
What did
mean,
you need
that's
from
why-
us? You have a weird aura about you.
I'm looking for a particular Shiroi Bochi.
Shiroi Bochi.
Or have you ever heard of him?
Shiroi Bochi. I can't say I have, but if you needed help finding him, we could guide you, help you in your quest, as long as you help us.
Yeah, I see. Alright.
She just kind of stands up, and she's like a really large armor-breaking club that she kind of just puts on her back. That's not an appropriate weapon for a ninja, you think to yourself, but you know, people have.
That's
ways
a
of doing
big
things.
stick!
Yeah. She kind of sheaths it. Well, what do you say, my friend?
What if... And if you find me this person, what do I have to give to you?
Well, I'll say this. You'll do something for us first, and I'm sure that on the way, we'll find what you're looking for.
Listen, Blackberry cough drops don't come easy. I mean, what?
I know they don't. The sales here are abysmal for them.
Don't worry. I'll give a discount if I have a chance.
That'd be appreciated. But what do you have to say?
Alright, what is this job? I need to know what I'm dealing with.
Well, first off, you'll have to go southwards of Hinode to a small town called Sato. You'll find the housings of a clan of shinobi that'll they'll be able to guide you where you need to go.
I think to myself, dang it, that's not a place where I want to go right now, because the all right, southward, you say?
Yes, southwards. You'll know when you get there.
Okay. Anything else that I need to know?
She kind of ponders to herself, and asks you, "Are you sure the person you're looking for is named Shiroi Bochi?"
Yes.
Well, what's your name?
Bob.
Huh?
Bob Ross.
What? That's your name.
Yes.
Your name's Bob Ross.
Yeah.
Are you telling the truth?
I'm like rolling a lie here.
Okay. Okay, well, Mr. Ross the Bob.
Yeah.
Be on your way, and me, well, I'll see you later.
All right.
She kind of walks towards you, and halfway through the alley, she disappears in a plume of smoke and is replaced by a log.
A traveling monk happens to go by. Oh boy, more free wood!
God.
You get an Aiki chit to call. You can't really do anything with it, but you get an Aiki chit.
I stare at the old man like, "Hey, old man, would you like to buy some good old candy medicine cough drop?"
I'm allergic, sadly. Maybe
Okay.
next time. Thank you.
All right. Dang. It's always the allergic ones.
On your way out of the city, you pass by the pharmaceutical again. The door for some reason is wide open. No one is at the counter, and in front of the door once again is a wooden log. But except this time there's a letter stitched onto it with the nail. It says in kanji, actually, give me a bag. And there's 6 more silver coins on it, 600 mon worth of money. The letter is dressed with the letter K.
Hey. Yoink.
So that's 600 more mon, and just you leave just a bunch of cough drops.
Yeah, I leave each assorted flavors.
Very generous of you.
Make a rainbow shape.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that's the
So-
end of your. Oh yeah.
Before it ends,
Yes.
we cut back to the Kijin that trip. He
Yeah.
wakes up. Blueberry curve jokes. It's my least favorite flavor.
You get a Nike chit. You get a Nike chit.
I want to give one to Blood and Moo.
Yeah, Moo, you get a Nike chit from me as well.
Everybody,
Yeah,
man. This
I
was
like,
beautiful.
I like your character.
I'll give you another shit.
We'll get
Hell yes.
Yeah. That was
how
great.
many do I have?
You have 3.
Three.
You have 3. And Blood, you get 1 more from me. So add 1 more to your pool, Blood. And Takul, you have 1. I gave you 1.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'll write that down, I guess.
Yeah.
I am an actual doctor. Let's
So
go.
that is
I'll only attribute it to monk character
monk
though.
character, yeah. Perfect.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Monk
god.
character is surely your calling.
Oh, absolutely. Okay, so, can we have our first fate roll from you, my friend, Moo?
Oh, sure.
What's your empathy?
My empathy right now is 5, and my highest fate is 3. Or like the cost.
Okay.
Yeah.
So roll 5 d6, please.
Alright. Roll 5, 6. 6. Right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm making sure I'm doing this right.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Alright. There we go.
Oh wow.
Ooh, wow. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3 successes. You start off with 3 ki.
Okay. 3 key.
Okay.
Got it.
Oh, and correct. I just remembered, Blood. What? How much ki do you have? Do you have, by the way?
Um,
He had
oh,
think you got two.
Yeah, I had two, and you gave me another one, and I didn't keep track of the rest. I think.
Okay. No, I'm talking.
No,
That's Ike.
no.
That's Ike.
No, I
Yeah,
key shit.
Yeah, I kick yeah. Oh,
Oh, yeah. 2 key.
Yeah.
The minimum is 3 to start with, according to the rules. So just give yourself 1 ki as well.
all right.
All right. Well, we are coming to our next Zero Act, and I believe Ratbag and Purse requested that they share a Zero Act. I know that's not traditionally
What?
how it's not traditionally how it's done, but they have reason for it. Is that correct, Blood? Is that correct, Purse and Ratbag?
My God, they're gonna roleplay rats from Tarkov. I knew it.
Yo, Purse, that's a good idea. I think we gotta crank that out.
Absolutely.
All right. So, you guys, is that your plan? Is that your plan?
Yes. Is that good with you, Purse?
It
Still?
is.
What the fuck? I was just
Let's roll it.
bullshitting.
Yeah.
Let's run it.
All right. So, let's see. Let me change the music.
Alright, reserve, I'm waiting.
Okay, so jump 5. Okay.
Yo.
So, can you guys? Well, first off, right back. Can you give us your characters and the setting that you're in currently?
My character's name is Taguya Quasimodo. And I am currently sneaking through a temple.
Okay. Oh crap! Actually, this music isn't vibing me. Hold on.
Taguya Quasimodo.
Taguya Quasimodo.
Quasimodo.
I'll type it up.
How about this jump one? What's this one? No, that's not it either. Let's see. Taguya Quasimodo. There we are. Okay. Hold on. I'm just trying to find the right. Let's see. Okay. Boop. Okay. Taguya Quasimodo and Purse. What is your character's name and location? Hey, Amy.
What's up, man?
My character's name is Hisoka.
Okay, very awesome.
And is it okay if I don't really know my location at the moment.
Okay, so
Okay if I work my way in.
yeah, so currently, Taguya is sneaking through a temple, and so would Hisoka be currently just at a distance, sneaking in at the same time, or
Lost in a temple.
maybe lost in the temple? What do you say?
How about I'll be standing around one of the entrances.
Alrighty. Alright. So as we find ourselves with a small team, a duo of shinobi. Here, let me pull up the portraits. Boop. The first being Taguya Quasimodo, slithering and tiptoeing through the halls of a large temple. To the let's see, you are in the south of Hinode, essentially near the border between Hinode and Yakzan. So
I see.
you find yourself going through the hallways of this temple, dodging the monks that pass by as they kind of prattle in the hallways. At the entrance stands Hisoka. You bear your soul gem rifle in hand and kind of just fiddle with the mechanisms of it, making sure that the seals on it are in place securely, and that all the bolts and screws and everything are in place, and keeping count of all the soul gems you have in your pocket. You find yourself, Taguya, at an impasse. At the end of the hallways, two monks facing away from you, kind of just speaking to each other. Yes, I hear the head monk will be having his great feast right about now.
Oh, I
It-
see. I see. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to use ninja replication,
oh, okay.
and I'm going to have one of my clone walk dead up to the one of the monks, while I hide around a corner.
Okay. Who are you?
Who?
Listen. Look, sorry, I don't mean to bother you guys. I'm just wondering, where's the head monk's office? I have to talk to him immediately.
What are you doing in the temple? Only monks
What do you
are
mean? What am I
allowed
doing? No, I'm a monk. I promise.
No,
Listen.
look at. What kind of goggles are those?
Well, these are monk goggles. They let me see through the monk's eyes. I see the eyes of the monk.
Are there other monks around?
Like as the commotion stirs up, a few monks just kind of gather. Go ahead, Moo.
No. I'm just asking.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Just more monks gather as this clearly a shinobi is standing in front of this monk trying to justify that he's a monk. Monk goggles?
Yes, monk goggles. And while my ninja replication is talking to them, I am climbing on the roof past them.
Yo.
I being one of the monks, shout out. Wait, I know those goggles.
What are those goggles?
Monk goggles.
Yeah, yes, that's what I'm saying.
What?
I said that. They're monk goggles.
What?
Yo, I have one too, and I just bring out like some sort of like badly shaped like glasses.
That's right. There's the monk goggles. Do you guys see it? I'm a monk. I'm a monk.
What?
I've never heard of these monk glasses. Maybe I should get some.
You
Do you
should.
know where to find them?
Yes. You find them in the Grand Monk's office. Now, where does he keep himself?
What are you talking about, brother?
The Grand Monk's office? It's right that way, sir.
Where's that way?
I turn to the monk that Moo is currently voicing. Brother suspicious. What are you talking about? And
Suspicious.
The man has monk goggles. I respect the man.
and why are you playing along, brother? Not so bright.
I don't know. This sounds legitimate.
What do you have to say about this, brother? Tickle, can you jump in as this other monk, as a fourth monk?
Hi. May I help you? What's this commotion? This monk is like bald and like has like cat furrows all over and is like where the ridge and temple of his head would be, and they curl over his eyes. He looks like one of those like mastiffs where it has the skin folds over the eyes. You can barely see. Is there a problem here?
This man is clearly a shinobi, is he not?
You're making quite a commotion. You was making a lot. Is that you, monk suspicious?
No, that's monk suspicious. I point at the other monk with his machine.
No, I'm monk suspicious.
Well, you're a little.
Yeah, he's monk suspicious.
I'm monk suspicious.
This is
I'm
a
monk
very.
suspicious.
Yes, that does sound him. My ears are much better than my eyes. Monk suspicious, come with me.
All right.
I can direct you where you need to go.
Yeah. I'm monk suspicious, so I'll go with him. Okay. Bye, guys.
What?
See you, monk suspicious.
What?
Later. Monk suspicious.
See, this is why we get monk goggles.
I haven't worn those in 2 decades. Brings back memories before the skin melted over my eyes.
I am. Oh my god.
The monk in a very monk-like fashion says, "What the fuck?" As you're currently sneaking across the ceiling. You're now completely out of eye shot from them. You've successfully crossed the room, leaving 3 monks just like completely oblivious and 1 monk genuinely confused.
Oh yes, and here, brother suspicious. This is your daily chance. We forgot to tend him to your room earlier. Wait, brother suspicious. Where are you? Am I left or my right?
I'm behind you.
Oh,
Brother monk,
over
man.
there.
Monk.
Slowly turns around like an old geezer. Kind of has to like uses his right hand to like adjust his hip. There you are. You can take these scrolls. Be sure to do your chants later, okay? Last week we had an incident where the children came through and they stole these from your very room. We can't have it happening again, okay?
You
No, understandable.
you look at the chant papers and they're
It's toilet paper
yeah they're
because
is just rolls of toilet paper and they're completely illegible because this monk just cannot see. The Japanese kanji on it just says things like says different variations of "nay" on it.
Well, look at it.
I see.
So this is my duty, and I close the paper.
Yes.
Can you,
Be sure to attend to your duties.
of course, can you point me to the most valuable thing in this temple, please?
Hold on. Let me.
Very.
He kind of like moves his hand around and he kind of bumps across like what he thinks is what probably would be your nose. Oh, I'm quite sorry.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. I understand.
Be sure to readjust your monk goggles. They don't want them drooping down.
You're right. You're right.
It's facing toward the sun, eastward of the temple. Yes, that way.
Eastward. Okay. Yes. Yeah, okay. I see.
You look eastward of where your clone is. Like you see through your clone, and looking eastward in the direction there is a large there's a large corpse, not a corpse, but like an uninhabited Kongoki armor that has yet to be used. It is completely made of gold.
I see. I see. Okay. I will get to my chores, duties, whatever. The toilet paper now. I will be right back, Mr. Monk.
I kind of just walk forward, turn a corner, and my clone is gone.
Hey, Mr. Monk. Well, that's a nice title. I shouldn't. That's not very good. Bad karma. If I let that go to my head.
We switch to the perspective of Persis' character Hisoka. He currently sits at the entrance, adjusting his rifle. He is now on screen. Hisoka, you're kind of just sitting there, just tending to your rifle, waiting for your companion to do his business before he contacts you.
Wait, say that.
So essentially, what are you doing right now? Standing out by the back entrance of this temple.
Well, I hear something from inside, so I get curious and start entering.
Okay. The door creaks open, and for a split second, you see your companion Teguya's shadow duplication clone vanish into thin air in front of a very large, very stupid looking monk.
I grin under my mask and avoid being spotted.
You're back to the wall. You hear more monks kind of just shuffle back and forth. Your companion having clearly diffused the situation and having no suspicion upon him at all currently. So are you just trying to find your way to him right now, or what are you up to?
I get curious, so I start exploring while also looking for my friend.
All right. So you kind of have a sense of where he is. He's from the the entrance you just came through. He's straight down, to the north of the temple, like a straight walk. But there are monks everywhere. So you kind of roam through the halls. Going throughout the smaller portions of the temple. You're back to the wall. You encounter a small room. And peeking in, you see a single monk just being like, "What the hell? What are monk goggles? What?" As he just has his fingers on his temple, and as he's just looking through his drawer looking for glasses, what the, what? I don't even understand.
He's in a separate room, right? And I'm like walking past.
Yeah,
him?
yeah, you're walking past it. They're, like, he wouldn't see you unless you made a sound.
Gotcha.
As monk suspicious, I walk by and I was like, "Oh, hey," and then just keep walking.
I look startled at the monk who just greeted me and decide to take extra
Man,
precautions by
fancy
using
monk
the
hat.
disguise kit quickly
You
to disguise myself as a monk.
Ooh, okay. You're pulling out your disguise kit. You essentially you see what is, you open it and you see what is essentially like a makeup applier that you see women use to apply foundation to like their cheeks and stuff.
Yes.
And next to it is genuinely just a pool of like black powder. You dab the little brush in, and you just powder your face and just begin powdering all over your body, and you're engulfed in essentially a plume of what looks like smoke. And when the smoke presides, you look exactly like any other monk roaming at the temple. Certified spy
That's so
moment.
cool. It is so cool.
Actual disguise kit. Yeah. Considering the monk suspicious as you presume that you just passed by, you now see that the rumors are true, that the monks of the Lotus House of Buddhism are genuinely the most light-hearted people to exist in the land. They genuinely can't even perceive the idea of somebody sneaking into their temple. Now, their leader, from the other hand, of this particular temple, the leader of this temple are things you've heard otherwise. Whispers of a House of the Phoenix monk sneaking in to take the reins on this temple, hopefully to convert everybody to his own beliefs.
I see.
So you just walk through the halls, your hands in each other's sleeves, type of thing.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, I just immediately after turning the corner, there's like just 6 monks just pass by you. Oh, hey, hello, brother. Hello, brother. Hey, brother. Hey, brother. Hello, brother.
What's that?
I widen my eyes under my mask and just nod and keep going.
Smile away, boys. Smile away.
Oh man. Okay. So, what are you currently looking for?
Anything of value, and also to see what Taguya is up to, because he's taken quite a while to return to the entrance.
All right. So, we'll go back to Taguya. So, Taguya, what are you doing right now?
I'm currently measuring the dimensions of the golden armor.
Huge.
You begin measuring the dimensions of this Kongoki, and looking at the ruler that you have, like the little tape ruler that you pulled out. You look at it and it just says in kanji on it, very big, in kanji.
I nod. That makes sense. Makes sense. All right. I will. Ahsoka should be at the entrance.
Hisoka is certainly not at the entrance.
No, but I think Ahsoka's at the entrance.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
I will
yeah.
send one of my arrows to go see if he's at the entrance.
Okay. The soul gems on within your spine alight, and quickly an arrowhead carved out of soul gems flies out of your pocket through the hallways almost invisibly and reach the outside of the temple. It kind of floats and sputters there. You realize Hisoka isn't there, and the back door to the temple is wide open.
Meanwhile, for a split second, me as a monk walking past sees an arrow whiz past me.
Oh, hello there.
Wait, what's it called?
Oh, well, you said it floats and sputters, so the soul gem whizzes by and says, "Oh, hello there."
It's a good. I know that. I know that reference. That's pretty good. But yeah, Hisoka is nowhere to be seen, and Hisoka, you see a single crimson arrowhead fly past you for a second, and it's gone. You begin panicking.
Uh-oh. I'm also panicking.
I'm going to send I'm no care about being able to see around me. I'm going to send all 3 of my arrowheads throughout the temple to look for Hisoka.
All 3 of your soul gem arrowheads just leave your robes. You are currently left blind.
Yes.
The arrowheads travel all the way around the temple, checking the ceilings, under any floorboards, outside, inside, and everywhere within about 100 meter radius of you. And you only see monks that do not sense your presence, and just Hisoka is nowhere to be seen. Hisoka, you in the meanwhile, just you have a much better perception than all these monks because they're too busy smiling. You see arrowheads just fly around everywhere.
Yes. And I start speeding up my pace, walking, trying to find the source of where the arrows came from.
You see, Tiguya, you see one monk noticeably rushed.
I'm just kind of looking at him. I have an arrow stop like right behind him. Hold there for a second.
God, I gotta find Hisoka.
And I just make it zoom past him.
The arrowhead zooms past you, Hisoka.
I run after the arrow and snatch it out of the air.
Yep.
You just grab it.
No.
I just kind of have it wiggle all over.
And then point it back at myself, and I nod.
I go. Oh, I see now. Okay. Okay. Well,
I'm going to have the arrow slowly come out of your grasp and just slowly drift towards where I am, and have my other 2 arrowheads come back to me so I could see.
The other 2 arrows roaming about the temple draw back to you. Your telepathic wavelengths drawing them back into your robes and pockets. The last one draws Hisoka towards you. His perfect monk disguise keeping any suspicion from being drawn to you. You both kind of kneel by this Kongoki statue. All the other monks see you perfectly clearly, just standing and like gawking at it, but they just think that you're just appreciating it.
Alright, Hisoka, we gotta steal this shit.
Man, glad I interned at this monk internship.
By the way, both of you, please take one Aiki shit already. Just
let's go.
I give one to both of them as well.
Oh,
Yeah.
shoot.
Let's go. Thank you.
yeah. So yeah,
Wait,
you just
where would I
kind
put
of
this?
you just write it somewhere wherever's most convenient
Okay,
for you.
okay.
Just one Aiki shit for purse, one for rat bag. So you both are just kind of kneeling by this golden Kongoki armor. This seems to be the prized jewel of this temple. They seem to just, from what you hear from the monks, like walking by, they seem to just keep it around because it looks cool. It is very well made, but also very ancient. And while you're figuring out how to steal it, you just kind of touch the arm, and the arm just falls off.
Is Hisoka? Hisoka?
I look over to you.
Hisoka, Hisoka, the arms on the ground.
I pick up the arm, but struggle to because it's terribly heavy.
Hey, I got you.
I'll use my arrows to attempt to pick it up.
They provide each of them provide like 5 pounds of support. Otherwise, it's pretty heavy. You can carry it if it's like all of you guys combined.
2 kilograms.
Yes, yeah, 2 kilograms. Thank you.
All right, Hisoka, we gotta get this out of here. This arm right here. This is all we're gonna get. Let's go.
I hold up my finger. How far in the temple are we?
There are like hallways to the left and right of you, evenly spaced apart. Like, so on your right, there are like 6 hallways in, and a straight walk will take you out of the temple.
Oh, we're a ways away.
Yeah, there's a pretty decent ways away. Yeah. So are you just inching the arm out of the temple?
We are sneaking with
Yeah.
the arm.
You're sneaking with the arm.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Sneaking.
Imagine running around as a war Kongoki that was made of gold. Well, never mind.
The arm fell off.
Oh. Yeah, it's uninhabited currently. But yeah, so you're successfully sneaking through, and quite literally, the monks just see through you. The fat monk from earlier reappears and fails to see. Well, actually, no. Thinking about it, he would have failed to see you anyways. But you get the idea.
Yes.
All right, Ahsoka, we're doing really well.
Really.
Keep it.
Clearly becoming tired, I start slowing down in pace.
Oh, come on, Ahsoka. I can't. My arrows can't carry it all. Come on, Ahsoka. You gotta move.
Visibly tired, one of the bright lotus monks actually sees you through your stealth, Hisoka, and offers you a back rub, rubs your back, and then your soreness is gone, and he walks away.
I suddenly feel an extreme amount of strength and rejuvenation, and completely lift up the arm and just walk normally.
Oh my god.
I'm struggling to keep up.
Come on, Ahsoka.
I grab yours.
Wait a second. Did I hear that right from you?
Yes, hello, what? Yes.
Kami?
Yes, you heard that right, Kami. Yes.
Which
that's
god do you believe in?
that one.
We don't believe in
Where
God
are you
here.
pointing? Where are you pointing?
I'm
roof.
pointing. Yes. The northern crest.
Yeah,
It's
that
also
one.
the archway of the temple.
Yeah, I believe in that one.
I see. In which temple do you hail from? Are you on a mission? Are you on a missionary?
Hisoka, what are we doing here again?
I quickly create another duplication of myself and tackle the monk, and I pick up me.
Violence is not prohibited.
Let's pick up Taguya and the arm and sprint out.
We have vandals, thieves. Somebody.
Before you make it out of the temple, you find yourself in an opening in one of the hallways that kind of opens up to a slightly larger room before continuing more as hallway. And you're interrupted. Your path is interrupted by a single man. This man is engorged. Like he eats a lot. He wears an out of character golden robe that you're not used to. And next, strafing him is a smaller, meeker monk with a trolley of food. And you notice all of the food is rotten.
Oh. That's not good.
He's kind of just munching away at a rotten chicken's leg.
You want some?
No, that's okay.
When he speaks, you notice a long insect comes out of his mouth and disappears into his robe. You immediately know, this man is an annelid.
Oh. Hisoka.
I look at you.
We gotta.
I'm currently in the fetal position, whispering into his ear, in his hand.
We gotta get out of here. So we gotta get out of here.
Crap, I'm gonna give you an IQ check for that.
Yeah. Yep. Absolutely.
We gotta get out of here, Ahsoka. Right now. We gotta go. We gotta run, Ahsoka.
I begin sprinting again past that room, while also holding my hand over my mask, trying not to throw up.
The monk extends his arm, and it kind of divides itself into a huge colony of really large worms, 3 worms, and they kind of block the path out of the hallway.
What's the rush?
Oh my god.
And I just jump dead out of Hisoka's hand, and I just go to the other end of the hall, and I put my back against the wall and have my arrows come out.
Your 3 arrowheads deploy. I'm gonna switch to Purse so we can look at him a bit again. Your 3 arrowheads deploy, and all 3 of them get full view of this disgusting Mushitsukai. This is the man who is rumored to be the infiltrating head of this temple. His golden robes, covered in monetary symbols, the same thing as the Kongoki that also has the word billion written in kanji on the arm that you're currently holding. He threatens you that you won't escape with that arm, at least not alive.
And you think you're gonna get out of here with that? You're not gonna accept my food, and you're gonna take my possessions from the temple? That's not happening.
Hisoka. You might want to shoot him, Hisoka. I don't want Hisoka. You might want to shoot him. Drop the arm, Hisoka.
Yeah, drop the arm, Hisoka.
How do you know his name?
Drop the arm. Says
You just said his name, Nimrod.
Oh.
I let out a deep sigh and tossed the arm directly at who's the big guy?
What's his name, Takul? Can you come up with the name?
Ballus.
Ballus?
Ballus.
Right.
Father Ballus is his name. He introduced
Father
himself.
Ballus, Jesus.
Father Ballus.
I tossed the arm directly at Father Ballus, and then within a split second, taking out my rifle and
Appreciate it. What's that you got there?
aiming towards his head.
Hey,
shot.
wait, nope.
You take a shot.
I do.
With the flourish, your cape kind of blows upwards, revealing a soul gem rifle customized by yourself. It has a scope. And Onmyoji seals covering the end of it, all emblazoned simply with the kanji silence. It fires, and a sound that should ring out with the it simply makes a sound as a soul gem round explodes out of it. It pierces the head of Father Ballus. He does not die.
Why is he still alive, Hisoka?
I take a step
neutral.
back in shock.
Mm-hmm.
Neutral.
Yeah.
The bullet starts to gradually get pushed outside where it wented from the forehead.
Oh yeah. Like anime style, like the bullet kind of you see Kino. Yeah. He arches back a bit, then arches back forward, and you see the soul gem, the shards of it just begin to be pushed out of the hole, and it drops to the floor, making a small clacking sound. He smiles, his teeth covered in armored ants.
Well, I knew I was low in my iron intake, but that's not what I wanted. Alright, boys. Come on, little boys. It's time to get some food. It's feasting time.
He shovels all of the food on the trolley into his mouth. The monk, the measly monk, just running away in fear. He does a sumo stomp, tearing a shirt off. His body, not truly fat, covered in a chitinous armor. Anything not covered by armor is covered with a swarm of armored insects and worms.
Good lord.
Not good, Hisoka. I think we gotta run.
You try to vandalize, you try to attack, you try to take anything that's be happening today. I'm taking your possessions and your lives. So get to groveling or get to being in pieces from my little Mises.
I'm already turned the corner running.
I turn around, not seeing him. I run out too.
From
Running away.
From behind Father Ballus comes a shinobi clad in white. She addresses him and says,
What's the hold up? What are you doing here? This is my temple.
Father Ballus recognizes her. This is a bodyguard that he hired recently to keep himself safe from the rest of the monks in case.
It's you. All right. What's your business?
I assume this is a breach of security. Should I trail them?
It is a breach of security. What What are you doing here?
You hired me. She turns to follow.
I have this under control.
Are you sure? I'm pretty sure your weight's keeping you from following them. She says as the two shinobi are just barreling away.
Wait, what? How many steps did they take? How close are they out of here?
They're like halfway through the hallway, out like towards the door.
You know what? Bring me back both of the arms. They can keep running.
She closes her eyes, nods at you, and disappears into a plume of smoke. Okay, so what are you two? You guys make it outside of the front door of the temple.
Hisoka, grab this arrow.
I'll put an arrow like above him.
Grab it.
I grab it.
I grab one of mine and I make it float up in the air, and we're fucking zooming.
Wait, you have successfully gotten away, each of you, with two fingers of the arm that you had originally attempted to grab. Two golden fingers. While you're about, say, 50 meters away from the temple, something strikes the arrow out from underneath both of your guys' feet, and you fall to the ground. You're not injured, but it's surprising. Something you didn't realize.
Ooh. That's never happened before. Nobody's ever been able to see my arrows.
With the in front of you appears a tall woman, a large white cloak covering her body. She her face obscured by a large straw hat, and a large metal bow staff. She puts away a handful of shurikens, what clearly she used to, take out your arrowheads. She appears in front of you where both of you landed and says, I was hired a lot of money to keep people like you from doing exactly what you're doing. I don't really want to harm a fellow shinobi, but I think this counts as part of my contract. She looks up and reveals the mask of a frog.
You're a frog. Who hired a frog to come to kill us for taking a golden arm? Who would do that?
The man back there, apparently.
He's stupid. Ain't that right, Ahsoka?
That's such a proc thing to say.
Ain't that right, Ahsoka?
I nod, but also kind of shrug at the same time.
Absolutely.
You notice that what you're talking to is a clone, and the real Hisoka is currently trying to sneak away into a bush. The real Taguya, sorry, the real Taguya, not the real Hisoka. The real Taguya is trying to sneak away into a bush.
The revival by Kino. The tall shinobi truly doesn't seem to realize this. She blows her cloak to the side to brandish her metal bow staff. She flourishes and spins it and goes into a fighting stance, looking at the shadow clone and at Hisoka.
Man, I wish I was good at pillow arts.
Oh, yo.
So, you want to fight us? You?
Seems like it, until I receive 100% of what you guys stole. She kind of gives you can't tell from the mess that she's smiling, but you can feel that she's giving off a smug aura. Or a confident one, at least.
I see. Well, that makes a lot of sense.
I take out my sword and quickly grab Taguya's duplicate and hold it hostage.
Hey,
To hopefully confuse the enemy.
She tilts her head. What?
Hisoka, you can't do this, Hisoka. Come on, man. I'm kind of like just punching the air with my kicking my feet. You can't do this, Hisoka. You can't do this right now. This is not where we need to do this, Hisoka.
While that's happening,
Uh-huh.
the real Taguya is sneaking to the right, jumps up into the air, and throws a shuriken into the lady's shadow, casting Shadow Stitch.
Ooh. Ooh. Okay, what does that do?
Well, they have to do a roll, but I don't know if we're doing rolls for the Zero Act.
Yes, this is your act. So what's
Okay.
up?
They can't move. They can attack and all that, but they just can't move.
She feels the female shinobi feels a presence at her leg. She's taken off guard, and she attempts to jump away, but trips a little bit. Her size combined with with the shadow stitch hindering her movement. Damn you! She takes 5 shuriken out and throws it in your direction. And Tukul, were you trying to say something?
Yes. Is this like in the open in the street?
This is like this is in the open in a small like valley leading up to the temple.
Okay. A goat passes by. Bad.
Clone out of bags and looks. Is that a fucking goat?
Bad.
Wait, how close is it to me? In the split second it passes by.
It's chewing on some really dry grass.
Oh.
Matt.
It's like kind of on the hill about like 20 meters up.
20 meters. Okay.
Staring at you with its square eyes.
The frog shinobi, the frog Kinoichi continues to struggle, I'm trying to get the shadow stitch off.
The real Taguya jumps out of the tree, having dodged all the shurikens, puts all 3 arrows up to her throat.
Says, now, don't you move. Right there. Who are you? Why? And we're keeping our golden fingers.
She kind of drops her bow staff and raises her hand into the air. I'm no different from you guys, just looking for some pay.
Some pay, right?
Uh-huh.
Well, you're gonna kill us for some pay.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Incidentally, we're shinobi.
They are shinobi. Well, I'm not a
Meanwhile,
shinobi. But okay, we are.
While Taguya's distracting her, I come out of nowhere, riding on top of the sheep, ramming it right into her.
The shadow stitch is undone. She's knocked back and into a kind of prone state, and stumbling her way onto her feet. She takes out what seem to be small knives and more shurikens, readying herself.
Look at us. There's 2 of us, 1 of you. I got 3 arrows. You got some knives. And he is a goat.
You guys seem pretty capable at what you do.
Well, we've been doing it for a long time, lady.
I fall off the goat.
The goat kicks you in the leg and goes back to grazing.
Well, take an Aiki chip first.
Hell yeah.
Well then. I see. She rushes at you, shurikens in hand.
I'm going to have the clone jump dead in front of me and have all 3 arrows go around the clone, attacking her from different angles.
As she jumps into the air, the clone walking in front of her, the arrows pierce him and then suddenly stab through her. 3 different arrows pierce her body, and she falls backwards. Her body seemingly lifeless.
That was easy. She kind of sucked.
As soon as you say she sucked, her body kind of poofs into a plume of smoke.
Before that happens, there's a monk with a cart coming up the hill.
I love this fucking monk. I love this monk.
He has a cart with him. And inside there's 2 large wooden pieces of timber, similar to what shinobis use. And he happens to see this action, oh, Buddha bless me this day. Oh, I'm going to have some fine tea. Thank you for the timber.
The firewood you see is divided into 3 perfect portions. The 3 perfect portions that you slice the shinobi through. Taguya. You see, in front of it drops a small letter. It addresses a woman named. It's addressed from a woman named R. It's just the letter R, and it simply says on it, "A fellow shinobi can always use guidance. I see now that your potential is way greater than the one who hired me. Come to the city of Sato, south of the capital. We may have some better work for you, something that'll pay more than those fingers."
Hisoka, you reading this?
I nod vigorously, but I really don't because I'm illiterate.
It says we head to the bottom of the capital. I think. Grab an arrow, Hisoka. We're rolling to the.
Oh, you young sporty fellows!
Yes, hello, Mr. Monk. Hello.
You don't mind if I take that wood from you, would you?
No, it's yours.
Oh, thank you! Buddha bless you this day!
Of course.
Claps his hands and bows before them both, thanking them. Ah, yes. Tea time!
Both of you, I assume, make your way to the south. Oh well, actually, no. From where you are, this south, the location is actually north of where you are. You're on the border. The town is kind of towards the north here. I'll mark it down on the map. All of the players in their Zero X got the same location. It is the city of Sato, located right here.
I see. You see, Hisoka, we are rich, but we're gonna be richer. Do you understand? I say while we're just riding the arrows.
I nod, but I'm doing barrel rolls on the arrow.
We're going to be rich. I'm looking dead forward, and I won't have to lift a finger. Just as I planned it.
The two shinobi disappear into the mist of the mountain's base, ready to find their next job. And that is the end of their Zero Act and the final Zero Act. Can I get an empathy roll from both of you guys?
Okay.
I have literally one empathy.
One empathy? Oh dear. Okay. You have one empathy, and Purse, how about you?
I have 3.
3, okay. And can you guys label your, so depending on how many fates you have, your most important fate, put that at cost 3?
Okay. I can afford a cost 4, is that okay?
You'll do that during your intermission.
Okay, got you.
Yeah.
Cost 3. And then the other 2 are 2?
The second one from that is 2, and the third one is just 1.
Okay, got you.
Wait, so how does this work?
In your fate section first?
Or, I mean, like, how does rolling for it work?
Oh, okay. In Roll20, do you see the little dice icon?
Yes.
Mouse over that, and do you see where it says D6?
Sorry. Say that one more time.
When you mouse over the dice icon, do you see where it says D6?
D6, yes.
Click 3 next to that since you have 3 empathy.
Gotcha.
Nice. So you have 1 success. So start off with 3 ki.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll do 1.
Yeah.
1 success.
Wow.
Wow. Oh well, actually, I wonder if it's the minimum is 3 and the successes you get is added onto that. Yeah. How about that?
Double check.
Yeah, I will. Let me check that real quick in the rules.
If you don't know, just write a game master note.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, then you guys will start out both with 3.
Okay, so just 3?
Yeah,
Alright, cool.
yeah. Wood spawns
Gotcha.
from a decoy teleport. Monk more randomly arrives on battlefield. Ooh, more wood.
God damn it.
Oh, man. Alrighty. Well, gay zone. Well, yeah. So, all of you have successfully concluded your Zero Act. All adventurers find themselves traveling towards the same location given to them by these odd shinobi in white garments.
I see all like our portraits again.
Yes, here, let me give you guys this. Boop.
Yay.
Play it first. So,
Yeah,
Let's go.
Yes,
Oh.
2 versions.
yeah. So yeah. Here's all you guys. And there's what Bochi looks like under the mask. I don't think this is a really big deal. I don't think it's a really big deal for the players to know.
Yeah, he looks
No,
really
that's
cool.
That
It's
is
the
hella
players,
cool.
no,
Yeah.
not the PCs.
No, not the PCs. So, all of our adventurers find themselves heading towards the city of Sato, where they will eventually figure out who's behind the Shinobi clan and the adventures that will soon await them. Are you guys okay to proceed with Act 1, or do you guys want to stop here and begin Act 1 next time?
Time is it?
It is
It's,
11:20.
Hmm.
We don't have to...
As
Yeah.
operator, I feel next time
Yeah.
because some of us are on a timetable
Oh, yeah.
hmm
and need rest.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah. We're good for like next time. I'm good for next time.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
I'm
think
cool with
the
whatever.
2 hour 20 mark was pretty much spot on. So
Okay. Sweet. Yeah, I think this was the perfect time that the Zero Act could have run on.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna give. I'm gonna give person rat another like you could.
Let's go.
for what?
If you go the whole. I mean, they're like freaking whole scenarios in the towards the end there.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
Yeah,
The
absolutely
roleplay
great.
dynamic was pretty great.
Yeah,
Good.
you got, yeah,
Give one to
yeah, you guys' Zero Act, yeah, the whole partner like duo thing, it worked so well. I absolutely was in love with it. It was great. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's cool having two
Glad it
characters
It was
that like.
it was pretty fun.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, guys, just thank you for.
You all did well. You all survived.
Yeah, you
Yay.
guys all did really
I mean,
great.
I would be surprised if you died on your Zero Act, but still, yeah.
Yeah.
I almost
have to
died.
Willingly
Not really.
just say, oh yeah, I don't dodge this.
I don't
Because if
dodge
it's-
this. Goodbye.
I
This is where I choose to die.
get hit by it and die. That's how you
GG.
have to roleplay.
I would like to use all my Ki points and then become an Azura right now.
It was 0.
Well,
God
yeah.
bless.
So just before we leave, before I end the recording, I just hope you guys had a fun time with the Zero session, and next time we'll begin the Act 1. Hopefully.
Thank you for all showing up,
Yeah, thank
and
you,
hopefully you
everyone.
all had fun.
Heck yeah.
Hell yeah, I had a great time.
That
Yeah.
was
That was awesome.
Thank you guys so much.
Oh.
I hope you can forgive my still learning in all of this.
Don't worry.
Dude.
Yeah.
You did amazing.
Okay.
You did
That
good.
was great.
You did
It was
amazing.
fun.
I appreciate it. Thank you guys.
Mhm.
I mean, if you had fun, I think you did a good job.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I absolutely had.
And
I had so much fun.
I had
As we
time of my life.
continue, I mean, you'll only get better anyway. So
I hope so. I hope so. Yeah. So just here's all the character. Let me just give a quick rundown of all the character portraits since since we all know of everyone's characters now. So on the right is Mu's Shiroi Bochi, the Kongoki that looks kind of like a skeleton.
Dr. Bob of the Ross Siroi Bochi.
Yeah.
Skeletal moment.
Wait, where do we view this real quick?
Oh, it's in Roll20. Do you want me to give you the link?
Yes.
Okay.
Bob Ross.
Copy. Here you go, Emmy. It is in Tenra's chat. Boop.
Tenra.
Tenra.
Oh, you're trying to, you're not going to post them in Tenra until we get through the next, CP2? Or, CPC2?
No, we can totally. No, I can totally. I'm totally gonna.
No,
I'm-
actually, no. Post them all, post the majority of them all after we finish, the next Zero Act for the other group.
Oh, sure.
Right.
I mean,
Consider it a
Yeah,
treat for the guest tonight.
Were they gonna be co-run? I actually thought it would be like one campaign. and then
yeah,
the
yeah.
next.
It's gonna be one campaign, and then I'm going to begin campaign 2 like afterwards. So it's gonna be a long time.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, you could.
yeah,
I want to see everybody's.
yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. So yeah, I'll post it publicly after this recording is done. So yeah, there's Mu's Shiroi Bochi, the Kongoki. Blood's character, one of my personal favorite to draw. It was it's Yasha the Kogutsu. The kanji on her uniform stand for Merciful Fist.
Oh hell yeah,
oh, okay.
that's sick.
Yeah, and she has a Japanese charm on where her like bow is.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And 2 metal braces on her neck, just because I thought it looked cool. After that is Max's character, which is, pardon me, it is Yoshida Malko. You've yet to see much of their fighting ability. Well, you got a little bit of it, but they have a kind of a military, Japanese like military general cloak with a like a Japanese like wooden rope tie around it to just kind of bring it together. And
Shimenawa.
The Shimenawa, thank you. And their family crest on their hat. Yeah.
Oh.
Ratbag's character, Teguya Quasimodo. They have a standard shinobi armor. It's skin tight with armored shoulders. They have a small shoulderless cloak going around them, and the little patch on it has 2 kanji. Both of them mean blind. The top right meaning blind in the literal sense, and the bottom left being blind as in foolish. They their mask, as you saw previously, goes down. It folds up and down essentially.
Monk goggles.
Yeah, monk
Monk
goggles.
Monk goggles.
And finally, Persa's character Hisoka is also a shinobi. They have a metal straw hat with seals dripping down it, as well as a cloak. The goggles, it's kind of hard to see because they're shadowed over, but they have a kanji on them. Where the left eye is, the kanji simply says "I," and the kanji in the cloak means silence. And the cloak drapes over them. They do not have any shirt on their chest, and they have a soul gem, like surgeried into their chest cavity, and another soul gem on the right side of the goggles that they wear.
So cool. Everybody's so cool.
Yeah, everyone has very cool designs. I loved all of them a lot so far. Yeah, I really love these characters a lot. You guys did really great on designing them all.
I have soul gems too. They're in my arms.
Sorry, I died for a second. But yeah, any last words for Tenra before I end the recording?
He's my friend.
Any last words?
Kino.
That's awesome.
See you at the next session.
Yeah. All right. How about let's do this. Tenra Bansho Zero.